What is going on, guys? Welcome to PrizePicks Prop Show here at Fantasy Sports Insight. I am Hold the Door DFS, and we are going to be trying to put on this show at least 3 times a week. Kind of a new affiliate sponsorship partnership back with PrizePicks that we had before, and we are going to really pump this up. So we are going to have PrizePicks content on YouTube and also in our Discord channel, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So if you like these videos or any free DFS content, be sure to subscribe to our channel and get all this free content. I will say in this video in the comments below, I want to hear what your favorite PrizePicks fantasy prop is for the day. That way, not only you're going to get the picks that I'm going to show you here in a little bit, but I think you're also going to benefit from other people who are watching as well. So comment below with your favorite fantasy prop for any sport for April 26th, Monday. So let's get into just a couple things here. If you're new to this and you go to prizepicks.com and you use the code FSI, you deposit $100, you're going to get a $100 match. And you're also going to reach out to me and we are going to get you some awesome free content at Fantasy Sports Insight that is premium for signing up under our code. You can see on the right, I play like $400 2 for 2s, typically power plays. I will put a little link to kind of like a how-to PrizePicks in the description. But there's a lot of different varieties. So, and what I will say before I get to the next page, which is the first part of our picks here, is that I'm going to give you my top 5 favorite picks at the moment. There's going to be a lot more that get released throughout the day. That's why I definitely think it's important to be part of our Discord channel as well, which is completely free. But I will say it is totally up to you in terms of if you want to play a 3 for 3, a 2 for 2, a 5 for 5, a 2 for 3, whatever you want to play, that is totally up to you. I'm just going to give you my 5 favorite, and me personally, as more of a cash game player, will likely stick to mostly 2 for 2. So let's get into those favorite picks that I have for today, Monday, April 26th. I'll make my screen here a little bit smaller so you can see the arrow, but Bogdanovic, I like the over here. I like the over tonight or last night as well. 34 fantasy points with Trae Young out. Probably, he played point guard tonight or Sunday night and had 36 minutes, took 21 shots, only had 3 assists, which I actually thought was kind of low, but scored 32 points. Obviously, the rate of scoring that much might not be sustainable, but I do think the volume when you're playing point guard with a team missing their highest usage player is definitely going to bode well for them. And that was against Milwaukee last night, in which they won by 7. Now they're a 7-point favorite against Detroit. So I really like the over here. I think this line might move up. So get on this line as quick as possible. Next is Jazz. And I think this is going to go with whatever props and players are on the board for Miami today. I know right now Jazz is at 5 and Corey Dickerson is at 4. I like them both under against Corbin Bruns. I think, he's been one of the best pitchers in the league. And I think I would just take any under in those situations. Obviously, it's a little bit scary to take an under at 5. They hit a double. They're already, matching that line. But I do think the probability of these hitters, getting multiple hits or getting a hit and scoring a run is going to be pretty low, let alone picking the one guy that is doing it. So I would lean under on any props that involve those players. So right here, Jazz for 5 fantasy points. The next 3 are going to be soccer, which I love at PrizePicks. Crystal Palace is going to be facing Leicester City, a Leicester City team with their best player back in James Madison, who we saw really make a huge difference for them in their last game with West Brom. So I just think Leicester really controls this game. 3.5 fantasy points is pretty low, but Benteke is a striker, and even with a shot on goal, which would be 2 points, I think that you're looking, I don't think it's realistic in terms of accurate passes, rate of accurate passes to missed passes, that he scores another 1.5 from that at that position in a game that they're an underdog and that they won't have a ton of possession. So I really like the under with Benteke. Obviously a goal and he goes over, and you'll notice like a lot of today's plays, even on the slate in general, if you look at soccer, is a lot of like goal or goal or assist, or they're going to go under. Not a lot of guys that are on the board that will likely get there on passes or shots on goal alone. So Wilfried Zaha is in the same game, same position, striker. He's more of an elite striker and in form in his prime than Benteke. But similar story, if he gets a shot on goal, I don't think he gets there in passes. I don't think he accrues 1.7 points in accurate passes, minus missed passes. So I like him under as well. And then the last one, Luis Alberto, somebody might be like, well, he's a great DFS play today on DraftKings. And yes, he, is a monopoly set taker for Lazio. Lazio is going to be a slight favorite here against AC Milan. But Alberto likes to create chances, and that means he's also taking a lot of chances with passing. He might have 30 to 40 passes completed, probably at like an 80% rate, maybe a little bit higher, depending on how much Lazio can actually control possession. But I think the possession is going to be really balanced. So then somebody from Alberto, then you need at least one shot on goal or an assist. And I don't know. I just like the under here. I think the game is pretty square. And he is somebody that on a regular basis does sub off the pitch between 60 and 70 minutes. Obviously, that could go over in a closer game that Lazio feels like they want to keep one of their best players on the pitch. But you'll see Immobile is also on this slate today. Their striker at 7.5 points, but I think his goal equity actually scares me more than Alberto going over in passes plus a shot on goal or passes plus an assist. The last little freebie I'll say before we get to this last page is Dries Mertens again. I know I kind of touted his under in my first video. Mertens is Napoli's going to be a like minus 130 favorite on the road. He'll likely still start. Napoli looked phenomenal against Lazio. Lazio's defense was terrible in that game, and Mertens scored his goal literally 4 minutes before being subbed off the pitch. So Mertens is not going to play 90. He's going to get subbed off somewhere between 65 and 75 likely. I still think he needs a goal or an assist plus a shot on goal or something like that, some combination of that. But I do think I would definitely, go under again on Mertens as another player. So so if you enjoy the video and you like the picks and you want to hear more from me, see more from our entire community that we have at Fantasy Sports Insight, I would highly suggest that you go to fsidfs.com and you can just click into our Discord channel, and it's free. Like, you just make an account, it's free. You get into our Discord channel, and then we have a channel exclusively where picks, fantasy props for PrizePicks are posted. So, and then we also love to hear from you. So again, if you are listening, you enjoy this, and you have your own awesome plays for this slate, post them in the comments below. And I will give my feedback as well. Or if there's a question you have about one, like, hey, I'm not sure, what do you think about this this fantasy prop? I will definitely give you my analysis or my thoughts. So thanks again for listening, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, get in our Discord channel, and sign up for PrizePicks using FSI, and you will get that $100 match in your deposit. And then you'll also get some free content from FSI when you reach out to me. So thanks a lot. See you later.